Hi, my name is Cheyenne Gray. I am currently a firefighter crew member for the United States Forest Service, and this is the common denominators leading to home loss in Texas 2011 wildfires. 2011 showed some of the largest and most destructive fires in Texas history. 31,453 wildfires were reported, 4 million acres burned, 2,947 homes were destroyed. There were 4 firefighter fatalities and 6 civilian fatalities. Texas set records in 2011. 6 out of the 10 largest documented wildfires in Texas history occurred in April 2011. The most homes destroyed in a single wildfire, 1,660 homes, was the Bastrop Complex Fire. Largest wildfire to burn in East Texas, 41,050 acres, was the Bear Creek Fire. The most acres burned in a single season, at 4,011,709 acres. Most homes saved in a single season, at 38,962 homes. 2011 Texas wildfires. February 2011, Matador West Complex Fire, February 27, 41,000 acres burned. 2 homes destroyed, 34 homes saved, burned for 8 days, cause unknown. Willow Creek South Complex Fire, February 27th, 24,310 acres burned, 30 homes destroyed, burned for 7 days, caused by equipment use. Mitchell County Complex Fire, February 27th, 18,370 acres, 15 homes destroyed, burned for 6 days, caused by power lines. Tanglewood Complex Fire, February 27th, 1,659 acres, 33 homes destroyed, 236 homes saved, burned for 6 days, caused by power lines. April 2011, Swenson Fire, April 6, 122,500 acres, 2 homes destroyed, 12 homes saved, burned for 18 days, caused by equipment use, 9th largest fire in Texas history. Rockhouse Fire, April 9th, 314,444 acres, 23 homes destroyed, 108 homes saved, burned for 37 days, caused by electrical fire in a home, 3rd largest fire in Texas history. Possum Kingdom Complex Fire, April 9th, 126,734 acres, 168 homes destroyed, 1,249 homes saved, burned for 34 days, caused by lightning, 8th largest fire in Texas history. Hickman Fire, April 9th, 16,500 acres, 34 homes destroyed, 62 homes saved, burned 3 days, caused by equipment use. Pinnacle Fire, April 17th, 100 acres, 10 homes destroyed, 150 homes saved, burned for 4 days, caused by unattended campfire. June 2011, Bering Fire, June 17th, 20,222 acres, 1 home destroyed, 34 homes saved, burned 42 days, caused by equipment use. 21.4 million to 30.6 million cubic feet of timber destroyed, worth $12.8 to $18.3 million. Dyer Mill Fire, June 19th, 5,280 acres, 30 homes destroyed, 1,880 homes saved, burned 18 days, caused by a barbecue pit. 4.7 million to 6.7 million cubic feet of timber destroyed, worth $2.5 to $3.6 million. Powerline Fire, June 20th, 4,197 acres, no homes destroyed, 20 homes saved, burned 23 days, caused by people shooting guns at propane tanks. 3.3 million to 5.1 million cubic feet of timber destroyed, worth $2 to $3.1 million. September 2011, Bastrop Complex Fire, September 4th, 32,400 acres, 1,660 homes destroyed, 1,091 homes saved, burned 37 days, caused by power lines. Steiner Ranch Fire, September 4th, 125 acres, 20 homes destroyed, 500 homes saved, burned for 6 days, cause unknown. Bear Creek Fire, September 4th, 41,050 acres, 66 homes destroyed, 400 homes saved, burned for 51 days, cause unknown. Largest wildfire in East Texas history. Spicewood Fire, September 4th, 6,500 acres, 67 homes destroyed, 500 homes saved, burned 8 days, cause unknown. Riley Road Fire, September 5th, 19,960 acres, 73 homes destroyed, 266 homes saved, burned 28 days, caused by lightning. Moonglow Fire, September 5th, 84 acres, 16 homes destroyed, 350 homes saved, burned 2 days, caused by children using a torch. There are three common factors that influence the increased fire behavior: weather, population, land use. Texas is in a period of enhanced drought susceptibility due to global ocean temperature patterns and has been since at least the year 2000. The good news is that these global patterns tend to reverse themselves over time. Looking into the distant future, the safest bet is that global temperatures will continue to increase, causing Texas droughts to be warmer and more strongly affected by evaporation. The 2011 Texas drought. If the drought prediction is realized, it could mean extended wildfire seasons with the potential for large and complex fires. Droughts have had increasing severity since 1996. One-year droughts occurred in 1996, 1998, 1999, 2000, and 2001. Multiple year droughts occurred in 2005 to 2006 and 2008 to 2009. 2011 was the most severe drought Texas has faced. Proximity of fire departments decreases with lower population densities, meaning longer response times and fewer resources to protect homes threatened. Most fires are human-caused, as new developments bring more people into previously rural areas. It not only brings more homes, it brings more potential for accidental fires to start. It's estimated 10 million people, that's 41% of the state's population, live in the wildland-urban interface. In 2011, more than half of the 254 counties in Texas had homes destroyed in wildfires. "94% of land in Texas is privately owned, which means the condition of the land is up to the landowners. Primary land use changes listed below impact wildfire occurrence and intensity. Increase in woody vegetation, changes in grazing practices, changes in commercial crop production, changes in wildlife management practices, fragmentation of land ownership, residents living in previously rural areas, overgrowth of vegetation around communities." Wind-driven wildfires send embers ahead of the main fire, accessing ventilation systems and underneath pier and beam foundations, causing fires from within structures. An example would be open or unscreened foundation vents and combustible soffits. Landscape with highly combustible vegetation leading up to a structure was a factor leading to home ignition, as well as fully involved homes igniting homes nearby, combustible materials on and around decks increasing chances of ignition, combustible decks not treated with fire-resistant paint, and windows not designed to withstand heat fracture. I had the chance to interview with Texas A&M Forest Service. I interviewed the Assistant Chief Regional Fire Coordinator, Richard Gray.
I'm Richard Gray with Texas A&M Forest Service. I'm the Assistant Chief Regional Fire Coordinator in the Panhandle Branch. Okay, it was a combination of several things. First and foremost was the extended drought that we had in 2011, along with the growth that we've been experiencing in the state. We've got have lots of people moving out into our wildland areas, and we've increased our fuel load dramatically across the state. Those three things have led to a very historic fire season. A combination of things again with the people moving out and building into our wildlands, lack of awareness that fire is a natural part of our ecosystem, and lack of defensible space around those homes. Couple that with the historic fire season that we had with problematic fire behavior and fire weather, it was just a huge challenge for responders to save homes this year. It's very much a national trend. We're seeing the build out into our rural areas across the country, and we're seeing those increased fuel loads across the country due to lack of management of those wildlands, and trends in our weather patterns where we're having cyclic weather where we get extended drought, and then we have very wet periods to grow that fuel. Several things. Training within the wildland arena and participation in training, pre-planning and information and education out to our homeowners to take action prior to a catastrophic fire event will pay dividends in saving homes and lives. Several things. Several of our communities did have pre-plans that identified wildfire as a hazard, and they enacted those plans early on. As we got further into the fire season, we've seen a good coordination between local, state, and federal resources with our emergency management coordinators. A prime example would be the Bastrop Complex, where we've seen the emergency management set up their EOC prior to the fire starting based on identifying that day could be a very hazardous day, so they opened those shops up early to start coordinating efforts before the fire. In some areas where we've seen had catastrophic fire, we're seeing a regrowth in vegetation. Lack of managing that vegetation is having it similar to conditions pre-2011. Also, in some areas, we're seeing that they're doing prescribed burning and fuel management and lowering that fuel load that grew back. So it's a combination of similar to pre-fire conditions and managing those areas post-fire conditions.